Hey, friends, let's talk about humility. You're probably thinking, wow, this little man with this big microphone is going to school me on humility? Come on. I get it. I get it. But it ain't like that. What I want to do is revisit Dan Kent's book, Confident Humility. Dan writes, there's no need to perpetually measure how the self is doing. We can acknowledge our strengths without arrogance and face our weaknesses without shame. We can stand easy around anyone because we have a deeper sense of self-acceptance that is not dependent on the appraisals of others. End quote. When I first read these words, I had a flash of enlightenment. First, let me tell you that each morning in my study, I pray what I call breath prayers. I pray them each morning, but also throughout the day. And one of them goes like this: Spirit, so form me that I don't seek approval or stress over disapproval. Typically, I offer this prayer as a triad. Spirit, so form me that I don't seek approval or stress over disapproval. I say it 3 times. I'm not sure why, but I do. And now, as I read Dan's words, it occurred to me that what I'm actually praying for is humility. When we live humbly with God, we're relieved of the burden of carrying what we perceive to be other people's opinions of us. Frankly, I'm currently of the opinion that I really don't know what others think of me, or even that they think of me. One thing I'm certain of is that nobody thinks of me as much as I think of me. Know what I mean? This awareness of self-preoccupation puts me in the mind of C.S. Lewis. He says, humility isn't thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less, or something to that effect. The thing is, when we are being formed by the Spirit in the way of humility, we no longer need to seek the approval or stress over disapproval of others. And this life-changing freedom relieves us of the interminable dynamic of manipulation. Think of Jesus. Because Jesus was perfectly humble, he was impervious to manipulation. Because he didn't seek approval or stress over disapproval. He did not try to manipulate others, and others didn't have a prayer of manipulating him. Rather, he lived his life in humble communion with his Father. Because Jesus didn't play the manipulation game, he could be quite comfortably in the presence of anyone. Prostitutes, tax collectors, soldiers, even religious people. No one had power over him because he didn't seek their approval or sweat their disapproval. I want to follow Jesus in the way of humility. I long for that liberty. And I'm talking about it with you because humility is not my achievement, but my aspiration. And I am convinced humility could be your aspiration as well. That's all for now. Leave a comment or question and join the conversation.